I want us to watch this video, which it is going viral, from American lady. She came out and mocked the people who are using food stamp, and she instantly regrets. So kindly guys, watch till the end, then I'll be back with more comment.
This message is for all the people that are complaining that they're not getting their food stamps for November. What did you do with October's food stamp money? What'd you do? Did you stock up on pantry items and try to shop smartly? Or did you just go buy a bunch of processed garbage? By the way, you can thank the Democrats for the government being shut down and your benefits not coming through for November. Looks like you're going to be going to the food pantry for your Thanksgiving meal. I know a lot of food pantries hand out turkeys for Thanksgiving. All the sides and trimmings too. Lots of food pantries. You better figure it out. I'm sick of hearing you complain, honestly. You ever have this as a meal? I'm eating peanut butter and butter on toast. It's absolutely delicious. You should try it. And not for nothing, I saw this woman that said she was getting $1,100 a month in food stamps. Do you know how long I could make $1,100 in food stamps last in this house? There's two of us, but I do have my son over every once in a while, or my daughters over once in a while to eat. I feed them too, and we always got food in our house, no matter what. I would take a third job. I have two jobs. I would take a third job if I had to, just to make sure my kids ate. What are you doing for your kids besides coming on the internet and bitching that you don't have any money in your food stamps account?
Hey fuckers, have y'all seen the video of the woman eating toast talking about how she doesn't give a shit if people are losing their SNAP benefits?
Messages for all the people that are complaining that they're not getting their food stamps for November. What did you do with October's food stamp money? What'd you do? Did you stock up on pantry items and try to shop smartly? Or did you just go buy a bunch of processed garbage?
They ate those groceries. Just like you ate the food that you bought last month. You've used the toilet paper that you have in your bathroom, the toothpaste on your teeth, the gas in your car. What the fuck? On the USDA's website, the average SNAP benefit varies by household, but the average is $332 a month. We know grocery prices continue to rise. I just did a video explaining that this cart was $500 at Walmart in North Carolina. And $500 is a lot larger than $300. Think, Winnie the Pooh. People are already struggling with the limited benefits that they are receiving from the government. To have none is going to be devastating to so many families. And it doesn't just affect the people receiving SNAP benefits, it affects you too, you toast-eating troll. They don't have money to go buy groceries. That means fewer shoppers in store, which means that those retailers have less purchasing power in negotiating prices with their suppliers. And with that comes higher prices for everyone. Also, is this you?
We all forget about that. The golden rule states to treat other people how you want to be treated. If you treat other people nice, they'll treat you nice.
What a wild concept!
Have you heard the latest about the toast-eating food stamp lady? Apparently, she's lost her job. Corporate did not agree with her looking down her nose on people who receive food stamps benefits. So, let me ask you this. To the food stamp lady. What did you do with this month's check? Considering you won't be getting a check for November. Did you splurge on everyday needs like food, your clothing, your shelter, water, electricity? Or did you save up a little pocket full of sunshine for November? Better yet, what did you do with the other half of that burnt processed toast, peanut butter, and butter that you had? Did you save some for your meal next month? Better yet, let me ask you this. Did you save it for Thanksgiving? Because it looks like you're going to be the one visiting the food pantry, you know, getting the turkey and all the trimmings. And you can thank the Republicans for that. The word of today is humility. Always remain humble. Because if you don't, God will humble you with a quickness. That's it. That's all. But I do agree. Toast with peanut butter, when done right, is delicious. Have a good day.
To all the people complaining that it's getting cold outside, what'd you do with all the heat we had this summer? Did you not save any of it? You knew it was going to get cold. By the way, you can thank the Democrats for that. You can also thank the Democrats that your favorite baseball team didn't make it to the World Series. You can thank the Democrats that leaves are falling off the trees. Did you know that? Should have saved some heat from this summer. Oh well.
So I'm sure you guys have seen the food stamp lady with the toast taunting everybody about how they spent last month's food stamps, thinking that she's Robert De Niro over here being like, what you do last month, huh? Did you buy some soup? Did you buy some beans? Huh? But I gotta say, the Republicans have done an incredible job at brainwashing their own fans, to the point where we have people who don't have very much money scolding and taunting other people who don't have very much money on how they spend their not very much money, instead of the billionaires who have all the money. And just to put this in perspective, the average American makes $70,000 a year. Now let's pretend that that is one slice of pizza. If you were having lunch with a billionaire, you would have one slice of pizza and they would be having 1,785 full pizzas. Now, if the billionaire sitting next to you was Elon Musk, he would be sitting on 890,000 full pizzas, compared to the slice that you're holding in your hand. And Republicans have done such an amazing job of brainwashing their own fans that they would like to slap the half slice of pizza out of the hands of their fellow American, rather than address the 890,000 pizzas that the billionaires are sitting on right now. And while Americans are busy struggling in this terrible economy, Donald Trump is building a fancy ballroom for him and his rich friends. And it's actually fascinating. I think scientists will study this time on how people were so easily swindled by these billionaires. All they have to do, apparently, is keep their sights focused on Antifa and immigrants, and apparently they can just run off with all the pizza. Anyway, guys, it's all very disheartening, but one thing that makes me feel a little bit better is the fact that we aren't on the team of people who taunt other people for being hungry. At least we're not on that team. At least we get to be in a group of champions who are thoughtful, smart, and empathetic. Group number 7. You know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, hopefully you're having a good start to the week, and I love you, and I'll see you down in the comments. All right.
This lady has been waiting a very long time to say what she said. If you missed it, this is Food Stamp Lady, someone who's clearly not in Group 7. She came on Al Gore's internet to judge people who may not get their food assistance next month, to ask them what they did last month with their food assistance last month. This is not a one-off. This isn't one radical lady with some weird thoughts. This is what a significant portion of this population believes. And they have been itching to say something about it for years. To you. To the recipients of food assistance. These people, when they see someone swiping an EBT card, they immediately look at what they bought. Lucky Charms. Oh, skirt steak. Well, I'm here with hot dogs for my children. And in their mind, they're not only having to pay for their groceries, but their tax money is paying for yours as well. And even though that's not how it works, that's how they feel about it. And they've been waiting a long time. They did not vote for Donald Trump because they were enamored with his concepts of a healthcare plan. They voted for him because he's cruel. He's willing to do that, to put those people in a situation where they're begging. And these people have been waiting to wag the finger in their face at desperate people. Keep in mind, the people on assistance are not the deadbeat parent. They're the ones who are willingly taking the children, who continue to provide for them, have a job and a half or two. They're the ones that go to the parent-teacher conferences. They're the ones saving up right now for Christmas. And that food assistance is what keeps the lights on in their house. It keeps them from getting foreclosed on or evicted. It keeps them in the car that brings their children to school. These people, these Christians, these Trump voters, see none of that. They see your Lucky Charms and see it as excessive to them. And they've been waiting to say something for a long time. She may be the only example that we've seen so far. These people want you to know that they don't have pity for you because you've been buying Lucky Charms when you could have been buying oats in bulk. I keep hearing that Pluto in Aquarius is going to reveal things. We keep thinking of corruption. It's going to reveal government corruption. What if it's just revealing what's inside of your heart, all of us collectively? And this is the first glimpse of this particular revelation.
So guys, I hope you have watched that video from that lady coming out and mocking the people who are using food stamp simply because the food stamp, it is ending November. But a lot of Americans people, they came out, and also this woman, she instantly regretted for coming out and calling the people who are using food stamp. This lady, I have come out and find her name. She's known as Latosha Mercado. She works at a mattress store. She used to be a food stamp and doesn't have custody of her kids because they were taken by CPS, but also say that if you steal grocery, that's you are a loser. So you can see this lady, she lose the custody of her son, of her child, and that's why you can see she's coming out and mocking the people who are using food stamps. So the lady, she's known as Latosha Mercado. So if you know this lady, kindly guys, you can go and pass her greetings, because she cannot just come out and call the people who are using food stamps simply because she lost the custody of her kids because they were taken by CPC. And this lady, she needs to learn a lesson because she's coming out and calling people, you are complaining about food stamp ending in November. So where are you taking your food stamp money for October? So this lady, she needs to know that people on food stamp, especially she trying to mock black people, but she doesn't know that majority of her people, they are the majority in food stamp. So her people, they have come out and call her for coming out and mocking the people who are using food stamp. So this one is saying that, yeah, this one saying, yeah, she had a job, had a past tense. So you can see this lady, she had a job, but right now she doesn't have a job, and that's why she's calling the people who are using food stamp. This one saying that, can you imagine being known forever and ever as the food stamp lady? Don't think this has worked out for her the way she thought it would be. So this lady right now, people, they are not also calling her her name. People, they are calling her a food stamp lady simply because of how she's coming out and calling the people of food stamp. This one saying that, toast lady, t-shirt with your face on epic love. Thank you everyone for doing this. So this was saying that if you don't work, you don't deserve to eat. Social assistance is destroying humanity. This one saying that she sounded precisely this ignorant. This one is saying that, I know you fighting for your life with that dry ass toast. So this was saying that, I know she's fighting her life, and that's why she doesn't care, coming out and calling the people who are using food stamps. So this one is saying that, I hope Latosha is having the day she deserves. This one saying that, you chewing with your mouth close to accurate point. So this lady, is coming out and calling people who are using food stamp, at the same time she is eating. So majority of Americans, they are pissed off with this lady. This one saying that, careful, she implied she would start suing people. This one saying that, thank you indeed, this love so bad. This one saying that close, but you are not annoying enough. This one saying that when companies call for my bill, I am gonna say, what do you do with October payment? So this lady, she's coming out and saying people are complaining about food stamp on November. Where are they taking their money for food stamp on October? So this lady, she needs to know that the money for October, it needs to be used in October. The money for November, it needs to be used in November. So this one saying that I truly cannot believe other people are happy and celebrating children. The elderly, the disabled, and homeless are going to go hungry. What is wrong with their heart? Imagine this lady, she's very happy to see food stamp it is ending. Already it has ended in this November, but you can see majority of children, majority of people on the street, they are going to be hungry, and majority of them, they might die with hunger simply because of food stamp ending. But this lady, she don't have sympathy, she doesn't have sympathy towards the people who will be going hungry because of the food stamp cut. And that's why you can see majority of Americans people, they're coming out and calling her. This one is saying that this is a great, I block that loser and her account. This one is saying that I am a Democrat and still do not know what I have done wrong. This one saying that you forget all the nasty mouth noises. This one saying that I'll have to try and be more dramatic next time. So this is this one saying that to all the people complaining it is getting dark outside too soon. What did you do with all that extra sunlight during the summer? Did you save any of that light? Yeah, exactly. These are the questions that this lady, she was asking because she thinks that the money for October, people need to use it on November of the food stamp money. So this one saying that toast lady, food stamp application was denied. Yeah, so this one is saying that this lady, her food stamp application was denied. This one is saying that this comment, this one is saying that very few, this one is saying that, let me just read this one. This one is saying that you only get paired for FYP views, no other way. This one is saying that, so you can see majority of these are so many comments that which are not good to read it on YouTube. That's why I'm trying to read those one that I can read, because majority of Americans, they are hungry towards this one saying that what did you do with your toilet paper from last month, honey? Where we wiped our asses with it. So this one saying that I laughed way too hard. Oh my god, best response as a single mother of 3 who work 3 jobs and still can't afford food. So you can see this one saying that this hilarious, what did you do with the heat last summer? I watched this 6 times. I am Halloween. So you can see these are some of the response that Americans, they are responding towards this lady, because this lady is going around and asking people are complaining about November food stamp ending. What are they doing with the October money? So that's why majority of Americans, they have come out and reply. So kindly guys, subscribe if you haven't, like this video, share, and also comment. See you on my next one guys. Bye bye.